So today we gotta start our day feeding the little cat. Wait, what was it, Linda? We call it Notorious DOG.
But say it like DOG.
DOG?
Like DOG.
DOG?
Like that's his name, DOG.
The Notorious DOG? Or just call him Dog.
You ready?
She's actually enjoying it now.
She understands now that she eats out of this. This is the good stuff.
She gets milk drunk real quick. I don't think everything's gonna hit today. I think towards the evening it's gonna get worse. But it just poured like a torrential downpour for like I'm sorry, I thought Allie was calling me. For like 5 or 10 minutes. It was just like this incredible this wind just came by. Right now, I've been kind of measuring it with like hilariously enough, with a drone app. So right now the wind is blowing at 12.1 miles per hour east. So this is 12 miles per hour. So let's just, times this by 100, literally. So we got a full doggy house. So we're trying to acclimate them to each other. Lola is definitely like Zoe. See, this is what Floridians do. Oh God, it's wet. We go for a walk with the dogs. These people over here, over there, they're going for a walk. Somebody was jogging. For those who are worried, don't worry. Floridians know what they're doing. We don't know cold, but we know hurricanes. More than people know, I think. What are you guys looking at?
She's like, so that's how pretty I am.
Is that you? Somebody said they call her Storm.
Yeah.
Marley and the kitty cat are becoming friends now. You guys are best friends. Best friends. We're finding out she's freaking fast. See, I'll take that. Of course I'll take that. Are you getting hungry there? Wow, Marley. No care for you? Jeez.
Give it to me and give it to me fast, please.
Potential names. If it's a boy, I want to name it Barney, just because every time she drinks milk or shakes or does anything like that, she just falls over. She looks like a drunk. Or if it's a girl, we can call it Storm. So obviously we're still in the clear. I actually think there's only a couple fallen branches, not too bad. I actually think for this thing coming directly at St. Pete, it's not gonna be too terrible. Actually, my sister went to Vinoy Park, where we always go, and where Warp Tour is. She didn't tell me, and she went without me. But she did send some clips, so these are some clips for my little sister when she went to Vinoy. It's actually pretty gnarly. Yeah, so that's what that kind of looks like right now. And I think what that is because all the water is getting sucked up into the hurricane. I'm actually really not sure. I'm not a meteorologist. But at any rate, it's cool and weird at the same time. It's slightly eerie. Let's just hope this is kind of like the worst of the situation. Mr. D.
My sandals suck. We just talked to our neighbor across the street. It's interesting. A lot of the neighborhood's power's out and ours is not out.
You look like a meteorologist right now.
Welcome to Channel 9 News. So far, the wind gusts aren't that bad. But luckily, my mom, she started to blow off into the distance and Caitlin just grabbed her by her little foot and pulled her back down. But we are okay so far. Hang on, there looks like there's more of a storm this way. Come on. One of the dogs pooped in the house last night because I got nervous and she goes, I stepped in and slipped into my bedroom slippers.
What I was saying was like, fortunately, I don't know if you guys remember 4th of July, we had no power for like, what, 48 hours? So I'm hoping that because they had to change all the transformers, that hopefully, because they're new, we might be in a little bit better position. Fingers crossed.
Okay, right now, Marco.
Is that your grass, bud?
Yeah.
130 mile an hour.
Is this your spot? He goes, I'm sorry, what's the password to come into my spot?
At least somebody's using it.
Marley just walked right under Lola. No, baby girl.
My mom was saying that they all can just feel
The static, probably.
Yeah. And Lola was so happy earlier. She got a little, anxious and uneasy. So we put on that coat that my mom got, Diesel.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, if you can tell right now, we're back to the Stone Age. I didn't knock on wood because we were walking, and now the power's out. However, the generator is working next door. So we have a fan going, and we have a refrigerator going.
Oh, our other fan from
Okay, so we all have...
RV trip.
It's right there, in front of your face.
Want to put that up?
No, the one your mom has is insane.
Power has gone out, and the storm's probably, it started picking up. The wind's, it's getting a little intense. You can kind of tell over there. But right now we're taking advantage of keeping the dogs outside as much as possible. It's getting a little spooky, a little bit scary, but good thing is I think that it's starting to lessen up a little bit, which makes this a little bit more easy. Power is officially out. We're going to make do with what we can. I think everybody's doing pretty good. Look at all these pups. They're all best friends now. So the only downfall I think about a hurricane coming is that you have to sit and wait for it to come, especially if the power goes out and you can't do much.
I think the worst part is that you plan for like a week with this anticipation that this hurricane is coming. She's behind me. This hurricane is coming, and then when it comes, you're like, all right, hurry up. Like right now, like it's like really annoying. Like I want to go to the beach right now and check things out. I don't think it's
not gonna do that.
It's not. I don't think it's gonna be as crazy as a storm as everyone thought it was gonna be.
I don't know. I think the winds are gonna be pretty intense. We still have there's a pretty large storm surge.
But the worst part is that it's gonna happen in the middle of the night, which I think is the worst time because you can't see anything. So I think it's creepier. But yeah, the storm surge won't affect us, but at the same time, the wind is my favorite thing because it's the most dangerous, but it's fascinating, if that makes any sense. Like I love, like right now, Allie and I have been just letting the cat run around while we're trying to feed it, and we're just kind of watching the wind just not destroy, but throw these like trees back and forth. I don't think most people really kind of stop and think about that.
I'm amazed at how sturdy some trees are too.
Thank God. You got your new bed? Hello. New member of the CTFXC.
Babe, look over that way. That's been a lot too.
It's picking up a little bit.
Good girl. Okay. Yes, it's okay. It's okay.
There it goes. So we got some good news. Apparently it keeps dropping. Now it went from a 5 to a 4 to a 3 and possibly a 2. Right now it's a 3, but maybe by the time it hits St. Pete, which is so good because if a 5 or a 4 or anything like that hits St. Pete, I think we'd be okay. But like St. Pete's like drainage is so old, like I think like certain areas would be underwater, but I think we would honestly be okay. But I'd still rather not see that happen to my city. Multiple reasons. It's my city and I don't want things to get ruined. 2, I would like not to be trapped in the house. 3, I would like them to be able to fix the electricity, and they can't do that when there's like water everywhere. So this is only roughly 24 miles per hour wind, and it's already pretty gnarly. I could not even imagine adding 150 miles to that wind right there. It's terrifying.
Right now what the guys are trying to do is get our TV hooked up because we have a generator from our neighbor. Dad, do you think you could do this?
Yes, we can. We can do. My son-in-law is capable in all areas of electronics.
That's true.
You know, there's important. Then we'll just tether off of cell phones.
Dad, you're such a Superman.
That's why I have this shirt.
Superman is very obvious today. He's not in Clark Kent mode.
I mean, Dad, that jersey is the bomb.
Wow, there's a lot of USB ports on this.
Oh!
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
During a hurricane, the only things you need are your TV, a generator, and your refrigerator, and
a
potentially a fan.
A neighbor's generator.
Yes.
Yep.
Woo-hoo!
Okay, so now we need to have somebody's cell phone. Allie?
Nope. Yours. You want it? You want the TV?
I have no service.
Poo. You're full of crap. Oh, crap. Go get mine. Anyway, so good. The dogs love it. We're trying to let them stay outside as much as possible. But it's definitely starting to pick up a little bit.
Yeah, it's propane. Couple of like that, and after then
Did I scare you, Max?
Follow them.
But this is, we think that like the noise, maybe the wind and the ground is like making them feel very, very calm. So until it gets a little too intense, we're gonna probably stay out here with them. They're really, really loving it. And it's nice. There's a lot of people in the house. Look at Max. There's the wind.
So during all this, we have the TV running, Apple TV's running off a hotspot. Because our Fios, because you know Fios is up in the, it's got to be up in the,
It's not underground?
oh, here it comes. No, I think that's cable. Here's those gusts.
You loving this, D?
Loving it right now.
Are you loving this?
We heard this big loud crash, and I think we found out what it may have been. Oh boy. I'm so happy that our neighbors decided to go to Orlando. Their car would have been right underneath this.
That whole tree's gone.
Yeah, it is. Kind of feel a little bit nervous going underneath this one. Don't really have much flooding going on right now. There's the wind. I know this looks kind of scary, but this is actually pretty calm. This is maybe a 2. So if this is a 2, I'm just waiting for that poor thing to go. Hey! If this is a 2, just imagine what like a 5 could be. Luckily my phone is waterproof because that's all I can use right now. Otherwise I'd be screwing up more cameras. More branches keep falling. Did you see the branch fall? It's starting to get a little hard to see. It's going to be 2 in the morning and then all this is really going to get heavy. I need to go back in now. Time to go back in. I started getting a little nervous after seeing what happened to our neighbors. So I'm going to move our car away from this scariness. Wait. Why is the car not moving? He has the e-brake on somehow. There you are.
Push down the brake.
Okay. Okay, now what? That's
It's off.
Okay.
Yeah, I got, no, don't leave with me.
Don't worry, babe, I got this. So we decided to move our car over there just because I'm a little nervous about the whole situation now that I saw our neighbors. One last time, buddy. I feel like I'm in freaking like Counter-Strike right now. Things actually getting really kind of crazy right now. I think winds are hitting like 80 or 90 miles an hour and they don't want to use the little thing that we made. Of course they don't. Well, it seems like the wind is kind of topped out a little bit over 100 miles an hour down here. And it seems like we kind of lucked out. St. Pete was the direct hit and I guess it went west, which is good because St. Pete getting a direct hit would have been really, 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 really bad. We have just a bad sewer system, I feel like. At any rate, it feels like this thing is kind of dying down, even though the, oh, did you hear that? That was a branch. That was a branch. Yeah, that's one other thing that's kind of creepy is that every once in a while you hear a branch like snap and you don't know where it's coming from. So that's why I keep moving. I don't know if it's gonna come down any, like swing down, because we have this thing over here. And there's a bunch over there. And you saw that thing earlier in our neighbors. So tomorrow I think I'm gonna take a little bit of an adventure and see what I can find. Sorry, I'm trying not to blind you guys by the light. Okay, that's getting a little windy. All right, anyway guys, please don't forget to subscribe and I will see you guys tomorrow as always. Have a wonderful night. Bye guys.